The murder of Teresa Halbech on October 31, 2005, Teresa Halbech, a 25-year-old photographer, was last seen alive. She had been hired by Auto Trader magazine to take photos of a van at Stephen Avery's salvage yard in Manitowoc County, Wisconsin. That same afternoon, she made her final phone call, and then she vanished. Days later, her Toyota RAV4 was discovered on Avery's property. Inside, police found traces of her blood. Nearby, her burned bones and personal items were recovered from a fire pit behind Avery's trailer. It was clear Teresa Halbech had been murdered and disposed of. Authorities quickly focused on two men. Stephen Avery, a man with a complicated past. In 1985, he was wrongfully convicted of sexual assault and spent 18 years in prison before being exonerated by DNA evidence. Just 2 years after his release, Halbech was murdered, while Avery was in the middle of a $36 million lawsuit against the county that had falsely imprisoned him. Did law enforcement frame him to save themselves from financial ruin? The second suspect was Brendan Dassey Avery's 16-year-old nephew. After intense questioning, he confessed to helping rape and kill Halbech, describing a gruesome scene of stabbing, strangling, and burning. But his confession was riddled with inconsistencies and contained details fed to him by interrogators. He later recanted, claiming he had been coerced into confessing. In 2007, both Avery and Dassey were convicted of first-degree murder. Avery was sentenced to life without parole, while Dassey, despite his young age and intellectual disability, was also given life in prison. Since then, new evidence has emerged. DNA testing raised doubts about the blood evidence. Police misconduct was exposed. Dassey's conviction was briefly overturned in 2016, only to be reinstated by the courts. The truth behind Teresa Halbech's murder remains one of the most controversial and debated mysteries in modern true crime. So was this an airtight case or a massive cover-up?